Okay, sorry, I know it's a little loud because my washer and dryer are both going right now, but I wanted to show you the before of my laundry room. So this is my laundry room. I have actually pretty good space in here, but clearly you can see it's not being utilized wisely. And yeah, I would say I'm embarrassed, but I'm not. It's just a mess, and honestly the person that affects most is me because it makes it irritating for me when I'm doing laundry. So back here behind the door that you come in is another closet, which I'm very fortunate to have 2 closets in my laundry room. Now this one I use all the time because when I wash stuff I hang it up here and then it gets taken out and taken to the rooms it goes in. So that I do use. This up here I don't even know, so that is going to be gone through, and I'm sure many things are going to be gotten rid of. I actually have a coworker who just moved into an apartment, and I told him, if you think of anything you need, please ask me, because if I have it, I'll give it to you. So yeah, and then down here is where I sort my clothes. So I do whites, lights, darks, and reds. Some people think that's excessive. That's the way I grew up doing it, and it's just the way I like to do it. And I never have issues with colors running on anything or anything like that. So I basically, with this, I just need to pull these out and sweep underneath there and everything. And then it's mostly just a matter of taking care of this up here. And then this is the one. This is the one. So up here, again, ton of randomness that needs to be taken care of. Some of these things up here belong in my travel trailer because those are like the dishcloths that I use in there, and laundry bags and that kind of stuff. That's in my in-laws' pole barn, so it just needs to be taken over there and put in the trailer. And then these are coats that are so dusty on top because no one's been wearing them. So I need to go through them, decide what we even need to keep around, and wash them and that kind of stuff. Now, then that'll give me even more space in this closet to utilize. And then down here, let's talk about this. So this would be, snow pants, my husband's Carhartts, and who even knows what is down here? Who even knows? Oh, there's like some kitchen rugs. I think I see some bags. There's a random shoe. I mean, there is literally like, I don't even know what's down in here. So that obviously needs to be taken care of. Here are some rugs. They're like my fall rugs. Why they're right here, don't ask. These are clean. This is clean bedding that I washed, but didn't have a place to put it in. I just threw it over there real quick, and then it sat there. So real quick, that means it's gonna sit there, which is terrible. I have a nice little view of my roof screen, please ignore. The people who lived here before us, we bought this house, it was a foreclosure, and we had to basically redo everything because they had cats that they'd like locked in rooms, which is terrible. And so they had gone to the bathroom rear, we had to pull all the flooring out, redo all, wash everything really good and kills it, that kills stuff, and repaint and everything. So some of our screens didn't get replaced because I don't really ever open this window. But yeah, so I need to get this stuff put away, bagged, labeled, whatever, and put in the basement so that when I'm looking for it, I can find it. And then there's some, I would really like to be utilizing this laundry basket, but I've got a bunch of stuff in it. So like, and this one is all like my bird seed and stuff, like it doesn't need to be there. And then over here, I've got some of my cleaning supply things that are shoved back here in the nether regions. And I had hung up those hooks a while back to put my Norwex stuff on because I love that stuff. Now I've got this cupboard here. Sorry, something is real loud, and I'm sure it's a zipper in the dryer. We've got light bulbs and some random stuff. I don't even use candles, so I need to get that out of there. Yeah, so this could be cleaned out and much better utilized for sure. And then I've got this wire shelf that I had my husband put up for me when we first moved here to keep stuff on. I mean, and somewhat I utilize it well, but not always. This is baking soda, and then in this I put all my mismatched socks, and then I just pull it down like once a week and match things back up. I've got some stuff all in my laundry tub. This needs to be cleared out. And then here's another cupboard, and this one is even worse than the other one because it's just filled with stuff that I don't use. Any of like this oust stuff and whatever, I don't use any of that kind of stuff. So I need to just get all of that out of there dust everything, wipe it down really well, and yeah, because this place is a mess, and I'm tired of tripping over stuff. I didn't even show you that. Down here on the floor, I've just got, you know, random stuff that I'm tripping over all the time to grab things, like to go in between. I can't even get my dryer door all the way open because this stuff is over here. I mean, it's just dumb. I'm making things harder for myself than they need to be. And my vacuum, I have new parts to take it apart and fix it all up. I'll show you what's going on with it right now. Right now I have it duct taped. Yep, had it for about 10 years, and some things are going on it, but instead of buying a brand new one because otherwise it works well, I just bought replacement parts. So if you guys are interested, I'll do like a little video showing when I replace everything and clean it all out to kind of show you, because I hate that people just go buy something new when for next to nothing you could just replace a few parts on what you already have. And but yeah, so this is my messy laundry room, and I might do a little bit of video while I'm cleaning in it, but it's gonna be hard because I would have to put a tripod right here in my hallway, and over to my side here is the door where people come in from the garage. Like, that's our main entrance. People come in, and people in my house come and go at all different times with work and school schedules, so it's hard for me to find a time where no one's going in and out. So I might record a little bit while I'm cleaning, but if not, you will just get to see the after, and oh, is that going to be so satisfying. It's going to eliminate so much irritation for me when I'm doing laundry. So say goodbye to this. And here it is. Can we just breathe a sigh of relief together? So let's just get right into the changes that I made. First off, I wiped down my machines so they are nice and clean. And I moved these hooks that I have my Norwex stuff hanging on over to here from over here, because I didn't like that that's what you saw when you walked in the laundry room. It's not a cute look. Not that your laundry room has to be amazing, but you know. So this cupboard, you may remember, was filled with junk. Now it's only filled with things that I actually use. So even though it still looks a little crazy, there is a method to the madness of the way it is organized. And since I'm super short, the things that I don't use as much are way up there. But yeah, so that is that. I also did put liner on these two shelves because this top shelf had some sticky substances that I scrubbed and worked really hard to get off. And I got most of it off. But I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and put liners on there, and then I don't even have to worry about it. So that is so much better. And then up here is only things that I use. So I've got my laundry detergent and fabric softener. Typically I use the Young Living Thieves laundry detergent, but the last time I went to order it, it was out, and I just ended up buying all free and clear. And then a lot of times I don't use fabric softener, but sometimes I like to with just certain clothes or bedding, but I mix it with water so it's not a full concentration, so it's not like a lot of smell, but keeps things from having crazy static electricity and us from shocking each other, which is kind of a plus. And then again, I just kept up my little bin here where when a sock comes through that doesn't have a pair or a match, I throw them in there, and once a week I pull it down and match them all up. And then this is a container of baking soda because I like to soak things in baking soda, especially like workout clothes that get kind of like that sweaty smell that you can't seem to get rid of, or some of the t-shirts that the boys or my husband have, that kind of thing. So I will soak them in the laundry tub. Speaking of the laundry tub, it is terribly stained, so please ignore that. I did scrub the heck out of it. It looks like it's dirty, but I promise you it's not. But when we have had different people helping us with some house projects, not everybody is as careful with things as you would hope they would be, and they throw things in there with glue stuff on them and whatever, and so that's kind of what happened, but whatever, not that big of a deal. And so I just have my plug and my soap up here because that is all I need, not the junk that was up there before. And then right here, I have hanging, these used to hang up there, but I had moved them, so they weren't there when you saw the last video, but I wanted to put them back because these are both actually from my mom. The one back here with the angels is from a cruise that they went on, and I just love, sometimes when the washer really gets going, it'll kind of shake just enough in this room and it makes just a little sound, and I enjoy it. And then she got me this one for Christmas a few years ago, and yeah, I really like having them up there. They just kind of make me some music every once in a while. It makes me happy. And then this cupboard was a disaster. Things were falling, you know. So now it's all of our light bulbs, easily seen which ones, so that when we're looking for a specific one, we're not digging through a mountain of falling light bulb boxes. And then up at the top here is just some hardware stuff that I threw into a bin, and then like the boxes of the switch plates and things like that. So that is that. And I obviously wiped down, like dusted and wiped down with cleaner and stuff. That's paint up there if you see that. My cupboards and everything, and the shelf, got everything nice and clean. And then over here was a disaster, but now it's my vacuum and my spin mop and just a laundry basket, which is so much nicer and so much more functional. I just like to pull this laundry basket over in front of the dryer. These are clothes that currently are drying, but I stopped the dryer because it's way too loud and annoying when I'm trying to talk and film. So I just pull that around right here, and as I pull out clothes to fold and hang, I let the socks and underwear fall in the basket and then take care of those after, because I never take laundry baskets full of clothes somewhere else to fold. It will not happen, I'm telling you right now. The only thing I do that with is towels. So I right here take them out, fold them, I set them up on the tops of my machines, and then, you know, hang and stick in the closet or carry to rooms. I do not let that, because otherwise it'll just be, I just know myself. I have to do it all in one thing or it's not gonna happen. And then over here, I cleaned my, washed my curtain. Of course, cleaned around everywhere, cleaned the windows. Please ignore the ugly ripped screen. Right here is this, he has made everything beautiful in his time. You probably can't really see it because of how bright, there we go, the window is, but it's got like the bright green around it, which is why I have this bright green towel because it just tied together, and so I've always had that in here. And so yeah, that's that. And then over here, I have some things that I'm very happy about. So these here, this one says, a merry heart does good like medicine, and that's Proverbs 17:22. And then this one says, sing with your whole heart. And this one says, laugh and be happy. And if you turn sideways, you can see they're actually big spools, which I think are so cute. And I had gotten them when we moved in this house, or right before it even, maybe. And if you've ever seen the home letters that are in my living room above my fireplace, my faux fireplace, I got them at the same time. And those hung up right away, but these did not. And I've been dying to put these up. So here they are. I'm very happy to have them up because I think they're so cute. And these right here are my favorite things. So they're Holly Hobby, in case you don't know. And someone made these for my mom when she was getting married. They gave them to her at her bridal shower. And they're like a 3D, I'll come up and try to show you, paper kind of thing. I don't know if you can tell, like the cat and stuff like that. So they are like paper that's like in a 3D kind of form. Anyway, these have always hung in my parents' house my whole life, and I've always loved them. Well, my mom had them hanging in her laundry room, and she was redoing some stuff, and she had taken them down, and she went to put them back up, and she said, I thought to myself, Danielle has always loved these, and I want her to be able to enjoy them. So she decided to give them to me, and I love them so much. So I'm so happy to have them now hanging in my laundry room because I just think they look so cute. Now, the way I put this together might not be ideal because I actually had hung these up and then was like, oh no, but I need a space for those. So I probably would have done this a little bit differently, but it's my laundry room, like, let's be real. So over here is a closet that I am not going to lie. You saw when we first came in here, this closet was open. It has been open for probably 2 or 3 years, and that is ridiculous, but it's the truth because there was stuff in front of it and I could not close it. And so much stuff inside of it, which you saw too. So, yay, it's closed. We have some trim that is missing around our house and stuff, so just ignore that. This little cross right here, my son actually made at our church camp years and years and years ago. I wonder if it has the date on it. No, but it was Riley, and he's 18 now, and so he made that. I mean, it's been so long, but I love it, so I leave it there. It just makes me happy. So let me open up this closet and show you the change that has been made. Now you just see a bunch of coats, but that's okay. So over here, I had this tank top hanger that I never use, and all of a sudden I was like, what am I going to do with all these snow pants? And I was like, oh, I think I can hang them in layers on this. So there's 3 pairs of snow pants hanging on this tank top hanger. I thought that was perfect. And then these are my oldest son and my husband's Carhartt bibs. So I just hung them from the rack there because they're heavy and whatever. And so then these are coats that we actually use and want to keep, kind of thing. So that's that. Now up here I just have, in this bin is like my essential oil stuff that I use to make like room sprays and body sprays and body oils and stuff like that. And then in here is all of my husband and son's, their collective car washing stuff. And then in this one is all attachments and things for my vacuum. And then in this one is all like my Norwex cloths and pads for my Norwex mop and that kind of stuff. And then my iron and my steamer. And I just bought these bags because I'm going to go ahead and with some of the bedding that I have and stuff that we don't use all the time, I'm going to do those vacuum bags, those air bags, so that it gets real small and I can put them in the basement and they don't take up a lot of space, but I can still see them. And so that's that. And then right here, I have this cinnamon broom because I was at Dollar General and it was on clearance for 10 cents. And I said, for 10 cents? Yes, I will buy that and hang it in my laundry room. So my laundry room smells lovely and cinnamony. And then in this closet here, not a ton has changed. Still, it's my whites, lights, darks, and reds. And then, but there's nothing in front of the baskets anymore. There's tile still needs to go in down here, but I don't care about that. And then, like I said, when I wash things, when I pull them out of the dryer, I hang them and then they get taken to the rooms they belong to. It's really just my husband's and mine because my boys' rooms are right here. So I just take theirs right over. And then up here, I just have a basket that, I don't think there's anything in that right now. This is a bin full of goggles, which is funny because they actually were in this basket, which was way over here on the floor and mixed in with some stuff. But so I'm like, how about we put goggles in a bin? And then in this bin here are some like blankets that I take like when we go like to a parade or somewhere where we're gonna have to sit on stuff or whatever. I actually used to use them a lot when my sons played soccer and stuff to cover up with, but they don't do that anymore. Well, I only have one left in school, but I still like to have those. And that's just a tablecloth, plastic tablecloth thing right there because I've got a big picnic table out on my deck, so I use that on there sometimes. And then that is just a bag filled with paper bags like that because my husband uses them for stuff with work and carrying stuff, so that's the only reason that is still up there. I almost threw them away and he's like, well, I actually use those. And he's like, well, you can get rid of it. I'm like, no, if you use it, then I'm totally fine with it. I just don't want something in there that is for no reason. So that is it. My freshly cleaned laundry room where I'm not tripping over things. Nothing is in a pile. I know exactly where everything is in the cupboards. It's just everything that I need the laundry room to be. Oh, and I never showed this before either, but this is our little, we go together like hats and mittens, and I love it because there's 5 little snowmen on there, and there's 5 of us in my family, but my mom got these for my sisters and I for Christmas a few years ago, so we just put hats and gloves in there, which it looks dusty on top. This room, well, I guess just from went from your dryer and stuff, everything is constantly dusty. But yeah, so that is the laundry room, and I like seriously just breathe a sigh of relief every time I'm in here. So hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you guys very soon. Bye.